Alright, let's get started. JJ, calm down. Johnny the baby. Alright, let me go here. Okay. Johnny, get him water. Okay. Everything's on and running. Wizzy, more murder. Growling mofo. Also, you're fine. Thank you, Wizzy. Well, just let me know when the dialogue starts happening, because that's what the part I'm worried about. Me and the music part is fine, but the dialogue, when the characters start talking, is when I get echo. Anyways, welcome, you guys. Hold on one second. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to adjust. Okay, hold on, you guys. It's halfway. That's good. Okay then. Alright, so I think I'm good now. Alright, so let's get started. We are on stage 5. I'm doing it on normal. Hard was way too hard. Oh shit. Okay. You guys already know I always gotta start the new chapter with this bullshit. Ooh, y'all hear the attack music? I wonder how many waves I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Shoot at them. It's to dodge. There we go. Perfect. And once you get one, it's like the rest just fall. The fuck is the last one? Oh, fucking Diglett. Alright, ooh, it is cold. I just want to do 10 of those. These guys aren't so bad. These guys are yes. Can I get like more accessories or something? Nope. I'm going over there. Shit. Okay. Shit. Watch out. Come on, dude, just die. There we go. Oh my gosh, I hate these. They take so fucking long. Shit. Shit. Are you serious? Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is just really annoying now. Why aren't any of these connecting? Like, the fuck? The one time it connects, nothing. Can one of you die? Shit. Oh my gosh, just die. It's my third time I've been hit. Finally, one of them is dead. Finally. Alright, I will look at the comments in a second, you guys. I'm trying to get these done. Do these things first. Over here. Over here. Bitch, are you that slow? Come on. Try to keep up. What the fuck? I thought I was dead! How many hits do you need? There. What wave is this? I didn't even look. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, give me this, give me this. Oh, fucker, come on. I don't even know what these little ones do. Oh my gosh, not this shit again. Oh god, this is worse. Okay, let's think about this last one. I thought I had that. Come on, why aren't these connecting? Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Shit. Just die. I hit them like 20 times. I thought I had that. I was trying to avoid that. Run! Oh my gosh, I'm not redoing this. Come on. One is dead at least. Can you just die? That would be really helpful. And there's still more? What are you doing here? Dude, just die. Still not dead. Finally. Oh, here we go. Okay, I don't know what Mono Beast this is. I don't know what it's doing. I'm just gonna run away. Whoa! Get away! I'm out of stam! Wow! Fucking gorilla. Did I die? Wow, I just got fatality. No! Run, 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 run. Just keep running. Whatever you do, just stay far away. Get your rest. Stay far away. Finally! If I was gonna have to redo that. Ugh, okay. Okay. Anyways, Lizzie, wait, what the fuck? Houseway. Rip Monami. Hey, don't judge it. Johnny, what'd you do? Hold on, you guys. Make sure he doesn't lose these gloves. Okay. Well, he has it on. Go show Daddy. Here, come here. I'll fix it. Did you come on, Mama? It's too much on his eyes. Alright. There we go. Now we can start the actual fucking story. Blue is good, red is bad. Damn. Oh no, blue is bad, red is good. My strength would go down, but my other thing would go up. Silver rabbit, we just got this. This is way better. 300? This is way better than what we're at. Nothing better here. I'll lose a lot of strength though. Nah, I'm gonna keep it here. Alright, now that we're done with that, I feel like you shouldn't be able to do this still. What do you mean, Wizzy? Remember when she came in last chapter, she was saying, oh, she defeated the Mono Beast. Basically, this is a minigame. showing us how she actually did defeat the mama beast. She wasn't just lying out of her ass, which I thought, yeah. Alright, so we are continuing. Ooh! Heading to the school trip. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my feet. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. So I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like this ship? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Hi, son, you look adorable. Yes, Spider-Man. Go show Daddy. Yeah, Daddy. Love you. Sorry, my son's being adorable. Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence is starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. But she's dead now. Big rip. Damn. Oh, I get what you're saying. I shouldn't be able to play that mini game because technically Manami's already dead. But hey, hey. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor. Like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nyogo. I said Nyogo. I'm Nagito Kamade. Anyways, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that... Yup, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh? Starting to get really interested. This is starting to get really interested. Oh, I'm starting to get really interested. Sorry. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us. Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversations. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. And perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions. I said contribution. My bad. Hey Rex, what's up? Who getting smoked today? I hope no one, Rex. But we about to find out. Hold on, you guys. Johnny. Boring people make no contribution to the world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selections must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? Oh, looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you're ended up like this, there's nothing you could do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already, you know. I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Y'all, look at this picture. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much in the fucking world? Hate? Then explain your hand. This. Well, the end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh? That's strange. Huh? Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on this island once we get there. What's going on? What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. Oh, I am wrong voice, you guys. I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring me. You really don't play along, do you? Yo, that shit hurt my voice. He's actually more tan than I thought. The fuck was he? Y'all, that hurt the fuck out of my throat. Huh? What is this? Oh shit. It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door. Why is the door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else, and I arrived at the place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me?
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did it say what I think he just said? Yeah, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But why would this place be here? Hope Speak Academy? And not just that. What is this graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Bang.
No.
Ooh, got another one. Yeah. Does this look like... Does it look, you know? This looks like something we all seen very much before. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Peak Academy. Yes, it is. This creepy place, the Hope Peak Academy that I admired for so long, it's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. You coming in here? Okay. If it's already 10, you can lay him down in his bedroom. Sorry, y'all. Still gotta keep my baby on schedule. Where the fuck did I go? I could have sworn this is the nurse's office. No, it's the AV room. Well, shit. There's a store. Here's where the door was. And the gym should be down this way. Yeah. Never seen the glowing doors before. Exactly, Wizzy. Thank you everyone for coming. Please hit a like and a sub. Oh my gosh, you guys, this game is almost over. I'm so excited. My dumbass thought you was playing Danganronpa 1 again. Yeah, I'm sorry. After this, I'm gonna stray into Ultra Despair Girls. I won't stream Danganronpa 1. It's just too long, and I've seen it too many times now. Johnny! Sorry, guys. The baby! Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting for me, but I'm not going to cower away now. Alright, I'm not gonna read all the blue, you guys. I'm gonna read some of it. This is the end. Goodbye, Hope Peak Academy. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too, huh? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what are you doing? What do you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Peak Academy or something. That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Anyway, you, look at it. It's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope Peak Academy?
Why, you...
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What? What a shock! I just told you guys this is Hope Peak Academy!
Of course not!
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyways? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that.
Stupid fool!
Oh, I love Minimaru. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyways, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys anyways. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone.
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this bullshit! Just spit it out already! Where you take us, you fucking bastard! Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means... I made this Hope Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean in between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure
But
about
on the
this?
other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or you want to stay. Huh? We're obviously going to leave. There's no way we stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up. Let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras. You know, losers. Backup dancers. Until the guests of honors arrive.
damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you'll need for your research throughout Hope's Academy. Well, I don't think needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please, rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. As usual, after leaving us with his critical words, Monokuma disappeared. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have no bad feeling about this. Oh, somehow I have a bad feeling about this. My bad, you guys. My reading is not the best. My dumb. Okay.
Hey.
Like, he kept inciting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no such place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building, is it really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Thumbnail. Even so, I thought, wanted to become Hope? If that's what you were thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. Only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you were born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must have been chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admirations for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just somebody. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. Oh, you guys, that hurts. Ooh. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Ooh, you guys, that felt like my throat was just about to start bleeding. Oh my gosh. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through this? Why? Hi, Jime. Did something happen?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but Is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyways? Not a part of Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Fuck, man. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I could think of. No shit. That's why you guys should have treated Monami better.
You serious?
So, they're not the world ender? Then, we really were tricked by Monokuma? No shit!
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island. Oh, hey. Regardless that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams, you know? Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope's Fake Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anything anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? That's the case. Let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes. He's right. Now's the time to be Bowman. I don't know. Don't. I need to leave this island with others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that's... Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second, you guys. My son is being adorable. Alright, I'm back. You guys might just hear my son. So, why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. Oh my gosh. JJ, please go with Daddy. Boop. He goes see what Daddy has. It's ABCs, sorry. Alright. Hold on one more time, you guys. He should already know that we would never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going.
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running around without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situation where we must exchange each other's lives.
All right!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, It is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we never reach our goal. The fuck, Sonia? Don't tell me the world still fucked up that bad after they got out. Damn, bitch, I want to go Super Saiyan and shit like that. Ripper, exactly. Ripper, so you don't know what happened after 1? If you don't, well, it's gonna blow your mind.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. Might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonya said, there's no more killings. We don't have to worry about anything. Betraying us. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then, let's get this over with and go home. Damn bitch. Okay.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuka left the gym.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gym.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Oh, I know entirely after this. I just like to not act like I already saw this, so I won't spoil it. Hey, Ripper. A1. Okay. I should hurry up and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand, and a lot of horrifying things keep happening for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far. I'm definitely going to go home. Boom, investigation time. So I guess fuck free time.
I knew you could do it.
Okay, let's go. Yo. Huh? That's weird. This isn't the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing? Trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his traps. There's no way this will make me back down. Can't go back. Yo, Sonia. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erratic. Wait, yeah. To limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? So they can't see the glowy shit. That's basically what it's telling me. Can I run around here? Okay. Run faster, Hajime. Yo, hold on. Has my egg hatched? It's gonna... Oh, it did. Should be... I don't know. Gonna take it. At least it didn't die. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay, I already read that. It says there's only one place to go. Alright, hold on, you guys. Okay, is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake. Oh shit, I hate reading this. This is a manga. Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Peaks Academy by Monokuma. Why is this manga with such suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with a history first.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first way, you ask? That depends on the person. So, fine, I'll look at it. The History of Hope's Peak Academy. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesiest character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni, I can't say that word. Fuck it. Are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers who serve as both educators and researchers for talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for the talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, from the past few years, Hope Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal Facilities was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy has received an endless streams of applications. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to the talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began furthering research for the talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy, Ernest wished a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unpredicted incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Well, damn. Huh? The ending was so sudden. Exactly. The manga cover looks like a mock-up. That's weird anime. I remember seeing all these BGs after the V1 story and the school mode. Yeah, I just finished school mode for this game. I actually really liked it because I found out so much shit I didn't know about the characters. Like, you guys, quick thing. If you didn't know, Nagito has cancer. The doctors say he only had 1 year to live, but most likely because he's a lucky student, he's probably just gonna live. But that's what he told Hajime. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? The manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but it might just be a waste of time to wonder. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve course students.
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Fuck's sake. The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were a part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known, even before you entered that, you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that. What do you want me to say?
By the way.
Based on my assumptions, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often if you don't believe it. Not that I know anything about that. Not that I know anything about that, of course. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off like you're better than everybody else. Well, that's to be expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it! What the heck was that? Alright, got a truth bullet. Am I done here? Yeah, I'm done here. I could leave. Let's look around. An armor and a helmet. Oh, that was anticlimactic. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has traditional wood blocks. Damn, Monokuma. What's up, Joseph? We are about to finish this game. I'm hoping we could at least get through half of the trial before I quit.
What's going on?
This hallway is kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Yeah, Koichi. Y'all see the invisible wall, okay? Is he okay? Oh no, my son's crying. Alright, here we go. 5A. Hold on. Can you guys hear my baby? Can you lay down and have him lay in his room? Just lay with them with the lights off. Sorry guys, I told you, gotta keep my baby on the schedule. Hold on, you guys. Give me a minute, you guys. My son is crying. This is another manga. It's lying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Wasn't the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy mentioned in the other manga too? Why is Hope Peak Academy went bankrupt and it was the trigger of the biggest, most tragic event in human history? If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more? Oh shit. Okay. I took a look at the manga on the desk. The story made heavy use of outdated, sterilized drawings. It was written here. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy occurred at Hope Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius, known as a symbol of hope. Hope Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius amongst geniuses and possessed various talent, wielding superior talent for hope in of mankind. The Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's of Azuro's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the academy were completely unaware of Azuro's existence. But Azuro, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hopeseek Academy, Student Council, amongst the academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The academy tried to protect Izuru's super talents and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the academy did, and by mankind that knowledge, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hopeseek Academy, and that hindered Hopeseek Academy's destruction. This is an entry of the tragedy of Hopeseek Academy. Eventually, the incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0. I have not read Danganronpa 0, you guys. But, okay, anyone who's in the chat right now, have you guys seen the anime to Danganronpa? If you guys haven't, just to let you know, if you want to see stuff like, I will say that exact scene that they just described is in the anime. I know it really happened, and I'm not going to say what this book said was true, or I'm not going to say it was a lie, but they show that scene. So there is some truth to it, but it's in the anime. You guys should really watch it. There's a dub for it if you guys don't like reading subbed. It's called Danganronpa Despair Arc and Hope Arc. You have to watch it like that. It goes despair, hope, all the way. No, it goes despair, future, and the last arc is called is Danganronpa Hope. It's pretty good. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way the 13 people were killed at Hopeseek Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. But it looks like it means something completely different here. And what Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I'm on that one. Only watched it the first and second episode though. Oh, really, Ripper? So since you know, I will say this right now. Danganronpa Despair Arc is my absolute favorite. Oh my god, I literally downloaded the intro song and I listened to it while I drive. I fucking love that shit. I loved everything about it. I wish they would have given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. All I gotta say is make sure you watch the last episode, which is called Danganronpa Hope Arc. Not, like it goes despair, future until finally it runs out and it'll say hope. Because I had to look it up. I literally thought, oh, it ended like on a cliffhanger, and I had to look it up. There was a final episode. It was just called Hope Arc. So it wasn't with the rest of the episodes, like, which was like Despair Arc. And I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Okay, anyways. That's right, the reserve department. Here it says that the Reserve Corps students in the reserve department began an uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I have no reason to do something like that. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I skipped a lot. This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising Excuse me. Sorry. More questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Yep. Anyways, I learned about the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It's far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who is this other student that is Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? Alright, let's go. Bruh, if only niggas could bump in the car with anime intros with me. See? I'd be that nigga. What up, Lullaby? We're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Yo, I bump that shit. I love it. My son even tries to sing it, even though it's like in Japanese or whatever. I love that shit. I love it the way it comes in with that little doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm like, dude, that shit go hard. What is this room? It's freaking cold. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. I should hurry up and go. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here. Can't hide from me, bitch.
I've been found.
Yep. Another manga. Another manga just laying around. Manga for morons. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Memories. Lullaby exactly. Memories. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Just what was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Oh yeah, it's lame, right? It has that name because it's lame. It is not lame. Ah, shit. A story about a creepy drawing character who gets involved in such horrifying incidents. The incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and forced a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and adoring the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstrations inspired by social unrest. I swear, I feel like with a tongue ring, I just can't say certain things. Pretty good. Fine. Okay. Oh, you should meet my little brother. He could. I wonder if it's something to do with that. Ripper, what the hell? What the fuck, Ripper? But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. But then it was too late. The end of the means had vanished, and wanton destructions became their only goal. I don't know. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factories to brutally murder the strong. Wait, what? As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was overstrated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism, a coup up states began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. War fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just a war. Pure war. Because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of the society used their influence to brainwash these masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and the influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair existed, the despair engulfed the world will. Engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. It wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, is this really true? Then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, my convenience store I frequently that I go to, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, hey, hey! Are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my! You don't like manga? If I could edit something in, it would be that white guy from Danganronpa's stream, from the Twitter ones, where he's like, oh my! You don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. The Future Foundation's fault though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period has been completely removed from your brain. The incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. Oh, there's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you all the clues are here? And all the clues are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for all of you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's it. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. One hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay on the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you go. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or not. Oh my god, I skipped dialogue. But there's no way I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do what he wants. Despair. Like, that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, I keep skipping dialogue! Oh god. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is the Ultimate Despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy at Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they're really actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called Ultimate? Then are the killings were involved and connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm gonna freeze to death! I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Whew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Is everything in here? Because I feel like it is. Oh, Fuyuhiko. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him. Fuyuhiko.
Jeez.
Whenever I went inside this room, that bastard bear saw me here. I keep glancing at him. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't wanna do it either. Fuck's sake.
Hiya.
Well, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing mangas. Can you forgive me for telling you? By word of mouth. You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your bullshit. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. What? Surprise, it's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl.
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko Inoshima. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest of powers. Her connections were the main reason that the incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited. I don't know why that shit was so hard to say. People who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any fucking purpose. It was Junko Inoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't about a purpose, a set of principles, or a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima. What are you even saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she truly is hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, and anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despair who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inoshima, like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her child. They detected all despair, so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inoshima's name. Oh, this. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible, right?
What?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Final day?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of it's also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Doesn't Junko have multiple personalities? Apparently, yeah. Fine. Let's get there. Ooh, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this shit. Ultimate despair? Junko Inoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima is already fucking dead. Huh? Ultimate despair has been added. Reserve department. He doesn't know. Hey Fuyukyo, is that true what you said? Junko Inoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see it? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life. In that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No, wait. What's that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings were involved and there were killings that happened at Hope Speak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that was it. The killing school life ended up failing in the end as a result of the 6 students who survived and managed to escape from the academy.
Hey!
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind failed, and the killing school life as well. Junko Inoshima, the mastermind, took her own life, which means Junko Inoshima is dead.
Like...
It turns out that the killing school life was a part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever shit. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope Speak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcast the whole thing.
So...
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Alright, I am back. I am back. Hold on, you guys. Got a son who is going to bed. The students of Hope Peak Academy are widely known as the symbol of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's fucked up.
Huh.
But the messed up plan was stopped. Junko Inoshima failed. Go get it. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap. After being overcome by that despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's fucking dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? Junko Inoshima is already dead. Are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind us? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I could think of. Junko may be evil, but she can still get it. Nah, she can't even get the dick. I hate her. Wait for daddy. Wait for daddy. Wait for daddy. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko, making us go through this shit. An imitation is just that, an imitation. If the students from Hope Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if it's really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? I don't like her too, but she's still gonna. No, she can't, Ripper. She don't even deserve it. Are they broadcasting to somewhere? Just like the surveillance cameras during this killing school life? There we go. Oh shit. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version, since I took the time out to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's going to happen if you don't do that?
Ooh,
One
how
step at a time, you're getting
exciting.
closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and on the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Alright. Ask him. Huh? Changed to a different hallway again. So sudden, what's going on? Something's gonna make it like this happen. No, I already decided that I'm not gonna be surprised. JJ, come lay here. Over here. Alright, hold on you guys. I'm almost done. Alright, you guys, I'm back. I don't care if she didn't deserve it. She can still get it. River, no, she can't. She will never get it. Fuck her. Fuck a duck. Alright. I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish, you guys. Let's see if I can at least get through the investigation. Akane! Twitching her nose like a beast, examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
You know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut, after all.
It's just my gut.
I love Maxine Hart. But still, her gut is pretty impressive for some reason. It's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again. Alright, where the fuck do I go? Ah, fuck. This looks like the music room. I feel like I could see something strange. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This looks like a hologram. Floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor at Hope Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors at Hope Peak Academy, it's possible they might be targeted by the ultimate despairs. Hey, did you put that Spider-Man stuff away? Johnny? Did you put the Spider-Man stuff? You wanted it all?
Well, I had to do it again.
Okay.
Because it was bleeding really bad. Holding it in place.
Okay. Was it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, did you clean it again?
Yeah. I put my stuff
Okay. You want this one? You gave him 2 different colored socks?
on. Yes, one is red and orange.
Sorry guys, hold on. My son got a boo-boo. You got a poop. You got a poo-poo. Did it hurt? He gave you a kiss. No, it's trying to go to sleep. No shoots. Johnny. If they're survivors of Hope Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by the ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Inoshima relying on them. Rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if there are survivors at Hope Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. She's banned from it. She's gonna... Yeah, exactly. She's gonna get this banned. I don't care. I'm gonna just smash, then dash. Nah, you better kill her. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we have located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can now process with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors at Hope Peak Academy. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation. There were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking for someone other than what happened outside Jabberwock Island. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true. Can you turn it down a little? Isn't normal anymore, maybe? I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering these memories we lost. That's what I would think happening. I would be like, man, just fuck this shit. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below the symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy. Aren't they known as the World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Exactly! If the Future Foundation is the graduates of Hope Peak Academy, I'd be on Future Foundation's dick like no tomorrow. It's like, they're so stupid to listen to Monokuma, but the fact that he he's confusing. He tells the truth and then he tells lies. It's like, so you don't know what to listen to. I guess that's all the clues in the room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Host Peak Academy and they took us into their protection. But that's true. Chiaki should have made it clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything. Monokuma is the Future Foundation's enemy, and his true identity must be the ultimate despair who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Damn, Hajime is smart. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Inoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in this email too. What is the research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in this email? Sounds like someone from DR3. What the fuck? The only Future Foundation facility we found is the ancient ruin. There's no way that the research facility, if there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Yes, let's leave. I just want to finish the investigation. I always hope I could do a lot more than I can. Reading it takes so damn long. There has to be somewhere else I could go. Where is it? Should be down this hall. I can't. Where the fuck is it? Okay, this is how you get here. That's to the music. Wait. Oh, teacher's home. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
Probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. See, even Hajime, it's like, nigga, just give up. Bing! Another Monokuma.
serious?
Okay. Something written on the blackboard. What's written? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below. Our names. Our names. It's all of our names. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name attached into the place. Sure. And Host Peak Academy's founder, Izuru Kamakura. Host Peak Academy's founder, Izuru Kamakura, the founder of Host Peak Academy. And this name, doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Yeah, it does. Bing! There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below. Hiyoko Sanjo is written there. What is this newspaper? Yeah! Look at Hiyoko! Got all grown up on us. Little bitch. What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sanji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. Yeah, look at this. Before, after. She tall, what the fuck? She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in the newspaper, you know, in a way I could see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from Hiyoko's we know. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sanji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first name and last name. An older sister with the same first name and last name. really Koichi.
I mean,
That's the only explanation that, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her name mentioned? Did you ever hear her mention an older sister? I just got done hanging out with that bitch, and she told me specifically she has no siblings. Her grandmother took her away from her mother and father, so she doesn't have any siblings.
man.
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. I was.
Wrong.
She doesn't have any older sisters. Hiyoko Sanji is the only daughter. If she doesn't have an older sister, then a relative? No. There's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hiyoko.
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth splurt. What are you even saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have grown. She could have had a growth splurt if she's already dead.
today I'm feeling
Well,
white.
regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it would have been fair. Honey, can you lower it? Thank you. Go to sleep.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is true? Is this the truth? This is the truth, and Hyoko's in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up and Hiyoko, she's already dead? Why does this even exist? Brain melt.
Hey.
Okay, I believe you. Could it be related to the list of subjects over there?
This
Huh?
is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there's some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it was some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on that blackboard. But what kind of experiment was it? What's going on? It's better not to have anything to do with the time travel. Brain melt. Okay, we're done here. Should look around more. Oh. Duh. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best in continuing your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of the shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess it's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging the war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Okay, with this, you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go to the next stage. Next stage. Let's go. Now go to sleep. Damn it, not again. Hallway is different than the last. I guess when the flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can we do that? Now it's not the time to be confused. Let's go. Where the fuck are we this time? Okay, I think we're on the second floor, I believe. Yeah, this is where Toko died. No, Taka. I said Toko. Taco was my favorite, you guys. Why do you have to die? The fuck? Everything is all fucked up. The rec room. Everything's floating. There's a billionaire table and a dartboard and a shelf lined up with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this is actually in a school. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why am I even asking questions like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyways, I need to confirm what's inside. About the Hope Civilization Plan. For many years, Hope Peak Academy has conducted Regis research into various talents. The Hope Peak Cultivation Plan seeks out to use fruits of labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions. It was full of difficult technical terms I had no idea. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but okay. There's something about these words. True hope. I should look around some more. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. This holograph again. Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successfully in acquiring all 15 of them. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I miss everyone from the first game. Me too, Lullaby, me too. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of detailed investigations, we have determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the saviors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with this investigation. Once they are all discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of future filled with hope. Okay. Academy survivors have been updated. It says here that they've succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in their care. That means we should be protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set all this up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made a perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that. You could even do that. Who's controlling you? Seems to possess many powers.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyways? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. Your true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Boom. The fuck? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I pretty much used to it. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, is it just totally disconnected from reality? Alright, so now we're upside down. Kane, what's wrong with you?
It smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone's coming.
Based on my gut
They're
feeling.
definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. The answer is with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is they're both.
Yo.
What? He's right. They're both. What do you mean both? Exactly. How could they be a friend and how could they be an enemy and an ally? Well, that has happened. You can still be enemies, but then work together to still hate each other.
You.
I don't know. Any details, it's just my gut feeling after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Alright, let's find out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Okay. There's only one hallway. Where the fuck can I go? The library? Oh my gosh, any more? This must be the library. Monokuma probably left something here. Yep. Must be another email. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To the Future Foundation's 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Y'all hear that music? Yeah, that means some shit's going down. Sorry, I had to stop and dance. Love that shit. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be unabashedly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future, filled with hope. What does this mean? The email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. The email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he was with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray Future Foundation? Yes, we're done here. Oh god. Oh, finally. We're fucking done. I didn't walk into a classroom. I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it. Boom! All fucking done. I should start a circus. I am finally done collecting all the Monokumas. Oh shit, I was trying to click on the magazine with Junko's face on it. This looks like a tablet computer. Is it the next clue? I picked up the tablet. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. I am not saying that. Honey, the baby. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology, and administration software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Hold on, you guys. Can you do me a favor? I don't think I closed the windows downstairs. Can you close all the windows in the house? I'm sorry. By mounting a device to a cranium, the Neo World program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the uses of the virtual world. However, the device is for the psychotherapeutic purpose only, and any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything has been tainted. A feeling of weakness. The world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the said goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as I can. I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. You gotta raise the flags. More in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me too. Wait, what? Nigga's going crazy. Oh, are we done?
Hiya!
Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? No, but I could look it up. From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are really the only ones watching this who can save them. Yo, they're breaking the fourth wall. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Yo, this hallway. We first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but yo, this shit broken as fuck. Who broke my game? I want my money back. Yo, Ooh, don't do that.
Well?
Are you familiar with this placebo effect? And the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. What the fuck exactly, Lullaby? Despair. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as a human brain controls all the bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
Huh? I am not sure. I do not fully understand. Like, this is like a thing. Let's say there's an empty gun or something, right? And you believe there's a bullet in it because someone lied to you and told you to put it to your head and pull the trigger. Your brain might actually turn off when you pull the trigger because you believe there was a bullet in there. It might. The brain is a powerful thing. Oh my gosh, I was like, what the fuck is this? The moment you discover that truth was a lie, all hope will despair. Oh snap, right? Lullaby. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Okay, everything's blocked off, so maybe here? Okay. Oh, here. Ah, here we go. Can you close the windows? Finally. Is this floating? That's impossible. But what is this world? What in the world is this? Okay. Ah! Alter ego! Welcome to the Neo World program. A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is it even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial Intelligence Program? I am the master's program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence in that fact. My existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage the individual rooms. Go to sleep. If you guys hear something weird, it's my son's toy. I'm almost done. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather. The ones downstairs by the couch and the guest room and JJ's room. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me. What is this Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection produced from the shaping of the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Islands, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under virus influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what. It's red, honey. This is orange. Okay, now go to sleep. Yes, red. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if it was fictional. Wait, are you saying this world is fiction? Is a fictional world? You checked downstairs?
Yes.
Thank you. I feel like I can't believe what's going on. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what in this world is. Hey, can you tell me what was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program served only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you guys can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the programming's fault, right? Deleting memories is the first step towards replacing memories. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories. So Monokuma was right. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that. That is a mystery to me too. Voting the program on the survivors of Hope Speak Academy while it's still in experimental stage, I'm sure there was a good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I could think of. The Future Foundation did this to us. But they're trying to save the world? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost the authority to this virus. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and the virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to the house of 15 people, along with 2 monitors. The 2 monitors. Yes, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role had been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of the world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have been a promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is the virus? I don't really know the details behind the true identity, but the function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole my portions of my ability, which contains my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so I wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about the Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of this one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. Oh snap, she exactly lullaby. I can tell just by the communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's possible it was infected through the network. It's fairly certain someone's physically uploaded it. Physically. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation facility. But the only person who could have entered the facility is someone who was a member of Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I heard is true? Why am I assuming that everything isn't a lie? Ah, damn. Observers. Neo World program. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit. If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of the observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure.
Hey,
Okay,
come on
even if you're
now.
just a god in a machine, that's enough hints for you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the defluxic based on the definition of extents that constitutes the relationship. From there, I don't know. Change results by being cut off rapidly and cause a situation where your own existence is unobservable and, I don't know, accelerate and cross with the joints ownerships of the world, and the situation from the context invites you. Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death. Hey! Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death. Now my son's saying it. Nigga! You're hurting my eyes! Get off my screen! Oh shit. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from the side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away. But because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But alter ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first I should apologize to everyone. I know apologies won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would ever happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run this program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us. What did he want to save us from? Lay down. You already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. 11037, that was the number we found at Nazumi's castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyways, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse that graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with their despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until the very end. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In the worst case scenario, where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own independently of the observers. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half of the numbers of the people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get the number. Ah, shit. It's broken. I don't know what it's saying. Yay, Makoto. Exactly, Lullaby. I had that same feeling when I saw this. When that music comes on and our nigga Makoto's back with some bass in his voice. Alright, I think I'm done, you guys. I hope so. Def.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyways. That's all the hints you're gonna get. If that's a no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else you need to ask me. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I just had with that guy. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. All depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we do? Do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when the truth is really a lie? We know we work towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If there's a reason everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? Isn't the same for the killings too? Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that. Wouldn't all that be meaningless to us? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Alright, we're done here. I thought you would have gotten a bit further. Ripper, it was a lot of reading. My little egg gonna save the day, right, Lullaby? Oh, you got to the part of alter ego. I'm gonna stop as soon as we get to the trial, which is probably right now.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Speak Academy.
See you soon.
Alright, you guys, let's get to the red door. It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need us to focus on that. I can't see a damn thing. Is there anyone around here? No. Alright, let's get to the red door. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go through? If I do that, we'll be finished, right? Ah, shit. What the fuck is this? It looks like a 007 movie. I'm waiting for the gunshot. Ooh, look. Perfect time. Oh, hold on. I want to see my thing hatch. Oh my gosh. It's so full of despair. I'm gonna walk back and forth until it hatches. How do you know how that sounds? You never seen a 007 movie, Lullaby? Why it sounds like a chicken getting fucked in the background. My son's toy. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. This toy. It's something from a Star Wars movie. Don't ask questions you want me to answer. Alright, let's see what our pet is before we finish this game. You guys, we got a Monokuma. I was hoping to get Monami, but I let it get too much despair. So we got a Monokuma. What do you guys think? Wanna kill it with fire? I ain't giving that shit nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. I hope the toy sound wasn't too annoying for you guys. My son's been adoring this thing for some reason. Yes, kill it with fire. Exactly, Joseph. He has the right idea. This place. Let's end this game. Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is gonna be the final place. However, this place is laid down. Is this a trial? But why is this trial field? Sure, it looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey.
Huh? Seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up until now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. Is this place a dream?
Welcome!
So, you finally arrived. Congratulations. You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope Speak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial grounds from before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before. So, in a way, this place is the original.
Hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
Of course. If that's what you guys decide, and if we have decided what to do, what do we have to do?
Now then!
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed!
There are two options, graduate and repeat. You just have to choose one of them and press it. All you will cast your votes, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an abstain and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated. No. Then the results is based on our majority votes. And the graduation is chosen by the majority vote. From there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it right now, right?
No.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't burned yet, right? You will be swept away by the society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are using to spill bowel? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say-so as a teacher, you know. What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority
That's
vote?
right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way.
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduation. There is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be done. He's doing it because he has to. Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has limits. Is this what alter ego meant? Anyways, even if you don't want to do it, you guys will still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterwards, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program. But why do we have to go through something so dumb? Well, that's it. You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time. And who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about that. It has nothing to do with you guys, I swear. There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know?
So annoying.
It doesn't matter if you get involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. You're small fries. That's why it's nothing to do with you. Just perform your role and get the fuck on without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with this chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. You're just how promising can you guys be? I'm guessing this is just it's just the natural of life. Find them before you die. Sear my power into your memory. Oh gosh, finally, are you done? Guess there's gonna be some fuckery on top of fuckery included with the 50 more gallon scoops of fuckery. Exactly. Alright, you guys, I am done. Thank you all for coming. So, next episode will be the last of Danganronpa 2. So, let me look at some things. Yes, okay. Optical illusions was cool when I first saw it. It was. These niggas ain't ready for it. Joseph. They ain't ready for the fuckery that's gonna happen. I wasn't for the first time. I wasn't ready for it neither, Ripper. I had to stop for a minute and think. There's about to be some fuckery. Oh shit. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait until next time. I will stream it probably this weekend. And that will be the last episode for Danganronpa 2. Are you guys excited? Yeah, Ripper, that's a shit ton of fuckery. It is. It's a shit ton of fuckery. So I hope you all can make it. I'll see you this weekend. Thank you all for coming. Thanks to Lullaby, Joseph, Ripper, and Wizzy. You guys are always here for these. Thank you all for coming. Alright, I'm going to bed. Night, y'all. Bye.